Hello, everybody. My name is Soul, and welcome back to some Showdown. Gonna get an actual intro down, I promise. But today, um, I am very sick. Um, and well, I say I'm still, but y'all don't know that I'm sick. I've been sick since like Monday. I've been dealing with this cold, and it's been kicking my butt, and it's been actually keeping me from going to work too, which is really bad because I like money. I like a lot of money, but gotta take care of yourself because that's more important than money, I guess. It really is. Please take care of yourselves, everybody. Thank you. I love you all. Um, today I have a team for us, and you're gonna see someone who you saw in the last video. Fuck it up, creepy. Okay, hold on, let me explain. So, I call this team Party because we're gonna have a party, everybody. We're gonna have a party, and you already know who's gonna be decorating that party. You already know, but we'll break it down real quick. So, by it's a doubles team, and I have Skarmory to set us off. So Skarmory, I have using Tailwind, Stealth Rock, Brave Bird, and Iron Head. Um, I have it wearing its weak armor ability, and then I also gave it a Life Orb. Now you're probably wondering, with these support options right here, why wouldn't you run more? Why wouldn't you like run leftovers and like sturdy or something like that? Um, well, the thing is that this mon surprisingly has a lot of like offensive. Um, just ignore the fact that I don't have Jolly on this thing. Anyways, um, I don't really have I don't really like know how to say this, but this bond has like a decent attacking power if you let it. Um, And with Life Orb, that kind of topples on with like Brave Bird being such a massive hitting move, even with the recoil, and an Iron Head, which is, a good move on its own. Both of them being boosted by Stab. Um, and so this mon's main goal is to set up Tailwind, possibly set up Stealth Rock, or if not, just like do a lot of damage to like get rid of Pokemon in the way of our guest star, which I will get to at the very end. Which you're probably surprised is the guest star of this episode, of this video. Um, and so, and then giving it weak armor because of its like naturally good physical bulk. It can honestly live a hit pretty nicely, and with that, it also allows it to raise its speed a whole bunch, which means it's much easier to get stuff off even without Tailwind. In case if that isn't necessarily an option I have, like if I get taunted or something. But yeah. And for its EVs, I have it running a max speed investment, just to make it as quick as possible. So that way, under Tailwind, it's extremely dangerous. And then I gave it attack investment to make sure it's hitting really hard. And then I gave it a point in HP because that's what I got. Um, and so with Skarmory, being a lead of mine, I also have Grimmsnarl, who also leads with Skarmory. Now, Grimmsnarl has both Light Screen and Reflect, Parting Shot, and Foul Play. Um, I also made sure that it has its Prankster ability, and I have Light Clay, that Grimmsnarl holds. Now, this mon is, quite frankly, the screener. I just want this mon to get screens up, and maybe debuff or use the physical attack of other Pokemon against them if I have time. But usually I just want screens up and then I want a debuff. These are the main three moves that I'm using, and Foul Play is just a move that generally has some pretty good attacking power to it. That hits a couple of mons. I mean, Sarah Ledge is scared of Foul Play. Um, Trying to think of like physically attacking psychic Pokemon. Um, like But they're sub. Um, Iron. I don't know. I mean, I guess Iron Boulder. Like that's a, they're really scared of this thing. Granted they can Iron Head, but who's gonna Iron Head me? I'm kidding. There's a bunch of people that would. But and then for its EVs, I went ahead and I gave it max HP and then full like special defense investment just to make sure that it's going to be sticking around for a good bit on the special side, since I know like Grimmsnarl does not want to be eating the Make It Rains, does not want to be eating the Moon Blasts, does not want to be eating like Sludge Bombs, Sludge Ray. Actually, I think dark types are resistant against poison. I don't think so. Um, either way, it does not want to be hit in a special way because there's a good amount of weaknesses to that. But generally speaking, this should help it live a little bit more. Um, um, so yeah. Um, Next we have Alola Ninetales. Now, this Pokemon is really just here as a backup sleeper. Um, Now, with Alolan Ninetales, I have it running Blizzard, Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast, and Freeze Dry, just a full attacking set with Snow Warning and Icy Rock, and holding an Icy Rock. This is so that way Snow lasts for 8 turns and boosts not only Blizzard's power but accuracy, and then also Freeze Dry. And generally speaking, I want this mon to just be alive and hits a lot of spread for both of its stabs, which is good because spread moves lose power the more enemies that it's hitting, at least to my knowledge. And then for the EVs, I have it as a fast special sweeper. Fully invested in speed and then give the rest of it in special attack with a point in special defense because why not? Um, we got Alcremie here. Now, all of y'all know the set. All of y'all know the set. Alcremie's here to do some business, and it's here to do some decorating, and that's its business model. Um, we got Decorate, we got Dazzling Gleam, Fake Tears, and Mystical Fire. Um, and then we also got ourselves Sweet Veil um, to prevent like sleep and stuff like that, because that could be very annoying. I could run Aroma Veil because it like blocks taunt, and Decorate is a move that I kind of need to use. Um, but I see myself liking Sweet Veil more because I see myself in situations where Alcremie is either already down or not out in the field when I actually get myself like when I actually get myself um um into sleep situations. And so being able to bring out Creamy in on those actually helps. Um um or maybe not. I don't know. I haven't found myself in too many situations, and I you know, thinking about it, I'm kind of having a hard time justifying Sweet Veil, so we'll go ahead and run Aroma Veil actually. Um and I have run Aroma Veil a bit. I just found myself liking Sweet Veil more, but who knows? Maybe this video will show me the way. Um. Oh, and then of course EVs. I have it so that way speed is at a even number. It's easy to calculate. That goes up to um that goes up to like 496 when under Tailwind, which is a really nice number. Actually, no, it's boosted by Scarf. So, it's going to 369, and then that's just over 700. Like this is a fast out creamy. Then you got Rotom Wash. Now, Rotom Wash is a little weird. Um, you can see that I have a weird distribution for it, but we'll get into that. I have Will-O-Wisp, Thunder, Hydro Pump, and Protect. Of course, it's running its Levitate ability, and then I have Wide Lens on it, actually. Now, the reason why I have Wide Lens on this thing is because for some reason, in a Cobblemon server that I'm in, not the friend one, a different one, Wide Lens apparently makes you a lot of money. So I thought, hey, this is kind of funny. So I did. And I didn't want to be running Scarf because I already have Scarf on Alcremie. Um, so um, I have Will-O-Wisp to like keep physical targets down, and in the chance that I do like lead off with Rotom Wash and get that burn, it would be much easier for Skarmory to get that weak armor off, so that way it's not taking too much damage. Um, I also got Thunder and Hydro Pump since both of those accuracies are boosted with Wide Lens, and so it makes it a lot easier to hit those moves. And then I also got Protect, which is just a really good move. Um, Usually you want Protect on a lot of mons. I don't usually run it because I like to attack, and if I get hit, fuck it. But sometimes I gotta like think. Maybe I shouldn't think like that. you know. And then for the EVs, um, I have a a weird set. I gave it enough speed to outrun certain like slow, bulky attackers. Um, and then I also gave it like enough health and special defense to outlive certain like electric and grass type moves that might harm me. Freeze dry might be a problem, but that's alright. And then I give the rest of the points and the nature investment into special attack just so that way I'm hitting okay damage. Just overall. I could be running a more specially defensive set like it recommends here, but me personally, I found myself seeing a lot of use from Rotom in with this particular set. And now we get to the wonderful, the beautiful star of the show, Turtonator, who is shiny by the way, because I wanted them to be shiny. Um, Actually, I'd forgotten. But the reason why I'm doing this team is because I caught a shiny Turtonator in Pokemon Go today, because it is the Lunar New Year event, and they had a collection challenge for for catching all like the common spawns out in the wild, and the Pokemon that you get after completing that collection challenge was a Turtonator, and mine so happened to be shiny, and I'm extremely happy with that. Like very much so. So that's what we're rocking with today. Um, for its moves, I have Shell Smash, Heat Wave, Dragon Pulse, and Flash Cannon. Um, and I'm also having it rock Shell Armor because that's the only ability it can run, and then I have it wearing a White Herb. You already know the deal with Shell Smash. I'm running this thing so that way I can be awesome. Now, the thing is that with Turtonator, um I want to make sure that Alcremie is still going to outspeed it by a good bit. So I have taken some points out of its speed. Um because once it uses Shell Smash, um this is the point in which like underneath Tailwind, this is going to be the point where Alcremie is still going to be faster than Turtonator. Like um I would need to like show it off better in like an actual fight, but you'll see. So, um, with Shell Smash, you know the deal. Breaks it down, builds it back up. I got Heat Wave as my spread move, which does a lot of damage. Even though it can miss 10% of the time, but like it's what I got. Dragon Pulse is just a pretty nice option. I could use like Draco Meteor, but then I lose that special attack boost from Alcremie. Um, it only hits one target, so it's not like I want to be using it all the time. And then I have Flash Cannon as like coverage for fairy Pokemon. It also hits those ice types. Um, Even though I have Heat Wave for that, but or Rock types actually. Rock types is a pretty good counter for that. So, yeah, generally this team, um, has actually gotten me a few wins. Whether it's Turtonator making people quit or Alolan Ninetales coming in as the backup. And I do want to mention that Ninetales also, with its snow, can combat again weathers that may be like not beneficial to me. So, generally speaking, this team has a decent amount going for it. And if you really want to know what the weakest link is, I would probably say Rotom, but that's not by a lot. All right, so here we go. We got ourselves a Sun team here, and I'm not the biggest fan, but what I'll do is I'll lead Grimmsnarl and Rotom here actually. So we'll go ahead and run that light screen, and because of the wide lens, I have a higher chance not to miss on Charizard. Now this is Charizard. This is gonna be Charizard Y. I figured as much, but um I am gonna like hit that, but unfortunately, not exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the reflect just in case there's a physical move on Lander's T, because I know Bro can hit pretty hard on the physical side. Um, so Incineroar comes out, not exactly the Pokemon that I want to deal with, and I miss. Damn. So we'll go ahead and do that too. We'll go ahead and we'll hit the parting shot on Landorus, and then we'll protect on Rotom, because I really don't want to lose Rotom. I also have some honey citrus mint tea um, from Starbucks because my throat sucks. Oh, oh, I could have parting shotted on Incineroar. What am I talking about? Um, oh man, I really don't want to switch into. Who do I switch into? Um, maybe Skarmory. Maybe, as long as they don't Flare Blitz, they Rock Slide. That's fine. Look at me. Okay, so now I Tailwind. Um, and I can hit the Will-O-Wisp on Incineroar actually because they're Terra Ghost. Or actually, Stealth Rock. I Stealth Rock here. And then Incineroar gets burned. Oh, that feels so good. And then I Tailwind. And then I go ahead and I'll hit the Aegislash for... I'll hit the Aegislash with Thunder. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like... Yeah, I figured as much. So, we'll go over here, and then... I really don't like Incineroar being here, but I would much rather take out Aegislash. And then we'll just... we'll keep trying to hit the Thunders, because that's gonna hit pretty hard. Okay, I see how it is. Damn, okay, well, I got burned. Not the best thing, but at the very least, I'm trying to think. Hmm, I have an idea. I hope I don't die here. Oh, I really hope I don't die here. So yeah, look at that, 744 speed that I have currently in Tailwind. And then Turtonator's gonna go ahead and get their speed up. But because of White Herb, look at that, they switch. And then I Shell Smash. And then I eat the White Herb. And look at that. Now that is pretty good if I say so myself. And I could still decorate to give him max speed. or max special attack. So figured as much. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back into Grimmsnarl. Um, I'm gonna hit the Dragon Pulse on Charizard because I imagine they want to quick attack me. Nope. Whew, that's not good. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I can send in Alolan Ninetales, and then yeah, you know, I just realized I could just do this. Um, hopefully, hopefully this gets me somewhere. Because this is what I mean by like having a backup is that like Ninetales can now soak up those decorates. I don't miss with Blizzard. Um though I do get hit with that Iron Head. That's fine though. So I we just keep hitting these blizzards. I'll throw we keep hitting a blizzard. Um I'll throw in that's fine. Oh, I forgot that uh King Shield. Why? That's actually insane. And then we go ahead and then we just like double special hit onto Aegislash. Venusaur is not gonna be able to take me out. Even like, look at that. So Flash Cat it takes me out. That's fine. And then I just Hydro Pump here. Um, and I take the win with Rotom. And look at that. See, this team is it's definitely something, but it's it's pretty fun. And I'm glad that I was faster than Aegislash. Um, which means it was running a little bit more of a bulkier set. So I gotta say my GGs. Oh, they aren't even here. I should have said it immediately. Um, but yeah, no. We'll go ahead and run some more games because this team is fun, very fun. Sorry. All right. So we got ourselves another team, pretty cute team actually. Um, except for Sableye and Suicune kind of scares me a little bit, but you know we ball. So this is where I'm gonna go ahead and send out Grimmsnarl and Skarmory. This is what I normally set up with to get screens and stuff out of the way. So we'll go ahead and we'll we'll get this out of the way. Light screen, of course, because they're gonna expanding force. Not my favorite thing. Grimmsnarl eats it like a champ, but Skarmory, as much of a steel type as they are, has 176 special defense, which is not necessarily the best. Hold on a minute. I'm about to get me some breakfast. Alright, we're back. And I got food, breakfast. Oh, it's great. Mm, oh yeah, this is great. Um so what I'm thinking here is probably the parting shot on Espeon, and then fuck it, Brave Bird. Yeah, like one more Brave Bird and it's good to go. Um I actually don't know if here I'll oh yeah, parting shot is protected by psychic terrain. What am I doing? I guess I'll just double attack for now. There we go. And then we got Grimmsnarl hitting that foul play. Yeah, I don't think Espeon likes that very much. I mean, unless they have another Pokemon that could follow me, which, would be pretty pog, but also be very scary. Oh, hey, look at that. They got Spinda. Look at Spinda, everybody. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna, I'm gonna Brave Bird again. I mean, unless they go and become a different typing with Terra. Highly doubt it, though. They forgot. They forgot. They forgot. They forgot. They forgot. Hey, it's okay. I messed up on Psychic Terrain too. But we bring it back. Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Rotom. Oh, this is perfect. This is great. I'll set up a Reflect, and then we'll Thunder on Primarina. Which does a hell of a lot of damage. And I'm glad that we have that light screen up. Because, man, did that do a lot of damage. Now that Psychic Terrain is no longer up, I can save this guy in the back. I'll kill the Spinda with a bird. We'll go Ninetales. Because I'm not the biggest fan of... Ow. Just well, they just killed their own Spinda. That's kind of sad, but it's whatever. It's cool. It helps me, so I'm happy for it. Let's see. It's all Sableye, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's fine. We're gonna burn the Sableye. Oh, Magic Bounce. Oh, thank God. Oh, I almost burned myself. Oh, I'm so happy I flinched. I'm so happy I flinched, actually. So this is where the Suicune comes out. I didn't even... I didn't even get to, bring out, I didn't even get to bring out, the funny, the funny Turtonator. I froze the both of them. Okay, Suicune like busted out immediately. That's funny. Oh, that is so funny. Oh my God, that is funny as hell. Oh, that is actually really funny. Oh, I can't. The double freeze. The double freeze is insane. They forfeit. They forfeit. They could have handled my Ninetales. I knew this was the backup thing, but sometimes you just gotta go in and say, hey. mm. This breakfast is so good. But we're going on to another bite. I said another bite. I meant another fight. Ooh. Okay, so this team looks fun. And by fun, I mean a little scary. Send out Gothitelle Marowak. I believe Marowak would be wearing the Thick Club because it would double his attack. Not sure what Gothitelle is. Could be running. I'll run a Reflect. It's because I'm more afraid of the physical moves coming off of Marowak. I'll do Tailwind. Oh. You know what? Good idea. That is a very good idea. I am, I am so sorry that I underestimated you. I bring in Rotom. You know, I can't believe that. Um, oh, please ignore that. um, oh fuck. Okay, well I think I'm cooked. Oh shit. We're gonna keep parting shot. And we're actually gonna dazzling gleam without creamy here. Um, um. Wow. Neither of these, both of these choices are pretty like gnarly. Wow. Okay. Um. This is kind of scary. But if reflect, light screen, and I go to Ninetales, I think if Ninetales lives like the next two turns, we're back. Like we're so back. Ow. Okay. Asshole. Um, I'll hit the. We'll get that freeze dry off. Damn. Okay, Alcremie and both Ninetales are down. Shit. Well, um, this is not good. Ow. Well, I'm cooked. I got played pretty damn well. I also made some pretty questionable decisions, so can't give them all the credit. So yeah, GG's to them. Let's see. Let's see what other wacky chicaner we can get ourselves into. Because we gotta throw people parties, you know. Everybody needs a party once in their life. And who a better person than me? Because I love Happy Birthday. I love the birthday. I love the birthday song. It's like top 20 on my Spotify. I'm kidding. I don't use Spotify. I use YouTube. But, you know, either way, top 20 Spotify, you know? It doesn't make sense, but make it make sense. That's what they say, I think. Um, no, we got to make this make sense. This is a pretty gnarly team, and I'm not a big fan of Superior, but we're gonna go in anyways. We're gonna immediately put up a reflect. Get a stealth rock up. No, I could also. I mean, I think Skarmory's gonna get hit this turn. Oh, a safeguard. Light screen and a tailwind. And then I don't know if parting shot is going to be. Oh. Well, consider this my small brain moment. We'll let Turtonator out here. Damn. Alright. We'll get this out of the way. Their tailwind should be running out. Like, yeah, next turn. So we'll switch it out creamy. Smell smash? What the hell is wrong with me? But it's looking like no mons resist heat wave. Yeah. So we'll do Terra normal. I'm a Terrifier. Sorry, I've been working on a different video. It's been giving me a pain. But we'll go ahead and we'll do Terrifier, and we'll run these heat waves with Decorate. Ow. Alright, do another Decorate. Hopefully Heat Wave will hit Crabominable this time. And I'm actually really glad I Terrified. Considering the fact that Ice Hammer was gonna do a lot of damage to me. So now we're at +4 on everything. And now we just keep going. We just keep going. I mean, I guess I guess we'll go ahead and swap Grimmsnarl so that we can keep these screens up and also Parting Shot. But or would it be better to Ninetales? I think it'd be better to Ninetales just to have the backup out there and do extra spread damage. Damn. Yeah, not a big fan. Not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of the government. I'm not a big fan of the government. Dazzling Gleam and Heat Wave. Yeah, look at me. Look at Turtonator go. Turtonator go. Turtonator go. Let's go. See what I mean? Like I made this team so that way Turtonator could be the life of the party. And you know what? Bro is actually the life of the party. That was such a good game. That was such a good game. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of that. That was great. No GG. I got a GG's. They're gone, but it's okay. I'm a good person. How far away to the recording? Oh, we can do a few more games. We could do a few more games. You eating my breakfast and getting my nutrients in while Turtonator's getting his party in. Oh, this is a Trick Room team and a half. So I better oh wait, no. This is not good. So I'm faster than Porygon too, because they want to run like negative speed. I don't know what to do. Oh, I know. We'll run the setup. Wait, that's Blacephalon. Wait, that's very scary. Uh-oh. Ow. You know what? This is surprisingly fine. Go ahead. Mind blow me. Wait, actually. They could just not do that. Ah, man, that's so true. That's actually so true. We Tailwind here. Oh, do I live? Do I live a +3 Blacephalon? We'll have to see. Oh, I'm faster than it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not very nice. Uh okay, I don't know how to deal with this. I might actually be dead. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Electric Dragon. Crap. I mean, Hydro Pump is boosted by rain, but I don't think it's gonna do that much, especially since I think Mega Ampharos is pretty bulky on the special side, if I'm not mistaken. Does Mr. Rhyme get one hit here? It does. 27's not bad. I wish it was a lot better. Oh. I'm not a big fan of the government. I'm not a big fan of the government. Damn. Ow. Oh, this is not good at all. Yeah, there's just no conceivable way that I win this. Because, like, Jirachi will go down, but then there's double in the back. And then Ampharos just doesn't, like, die for another few thunders. Crap. I don't turn this around at all. Yeah, 19%, that's what I imagined. I'm dead. Hey, you know, you have a good game, you eventually go down with a bad game. But, you know, GG's. I hope they're still here. Yeah, GG's. That was crazy. That was a crazy, crazy team they got right there. They switched it up. They switched it up on me. And they... Good job. Oh, I don't like this team one single bit. The only reason Beedrill's here is because it's gonna Mega Evolve. That's the only reason. I could be very risky. I'm playing this very risky here by just sending in the core immediately. They're calm minding. Really? Okay. Going in. We'll set up a reflect, and we'll do another shell smash. I am very afraid of doing this because this means that I am very much in a position to get hit for a lot of damage. My mama ain't raised no bitch. Have some of my tea while they ponder their move. Zen headbutt. Oh man, please let me. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, wait, this is great. This is great. This is great. Oh my gosh, this is actually really great. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is great. This is a great position to be in. You know, I'm afraid that Beedrill probably has some, like, bullshit to it. We're gonna do that, and then we'll Terrifier and then Heat Wave. We'll go into Skarmory. Look at that beautiful damage right there. Oh my gosh, yes. And then I have Skarmory to go ahead and throw in some extra Brave Birds in there too. I could have thrown a little Ninetales in there, but I think that would be easy pickings for some Pokemon. And I feel like it would be better to help support it later on with Snarl. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, holy shit. We sent a Brave Bird out on Volcanion. Bro's gonna eat it. They're both gonna eat this. But then Skarmory's gonna go ahead and run in with the fucking Brave Bird right there. Oh my god. That was good damage. That was good damage. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it very much. Now we got ourselves a little bit of a problem. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna go ahead and just Moonblast on Garchomp because I do not want to deal with Garchomp today. Or I do. Whew. Man, that is nice. That means I don't have to take a damage at all from that guy. It's great. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Iron Head on Garchomp. Or I Iron Head on Aggron and then I Blizzard. Because I don't miss. I just realized that I could have Blizzarded on the Garchomp and the Volcanion, but it's okay. Because we're gonna do it right now. And even if this doesn't mean Aggron is dead, I have Rotom in the back to hit a Hydro Pump, which I sure hope it will. Yeah. Uh-oh. I think somebody forgot. I think somebody might have forgotten about a certain condition Steel Roller needs. So I go down. That's pretty easy. Then we'll hit the Hydro Pump, Parting Shot, and then we'll run it into Skarmory again. Like, this is a pretty nice game. I'm really glad that Turtonator got like a good amount of those physical threats out of the way, because that was very scary to start the game with. Are you kidding me? Beedrill and Deoxys Speed, and they're both like Beedrill's hitting for a shit ton of damage, and then you got Deoxys Speed setting up with Calm Mind. That's insane. And then there goes Aggron. I forget that it doesn't retain the rock type after Mega Evolves, but we GG either way. Because Rotom just be like that. Oh man. That was a good match. Good match. Good match. We'll go ahead and we'll run one more game, I think. Alright. So we got a pretty unique little style of team right here. I want to say that Ninetales does a pretty good amount, but starting off with starting off with the good oh don't die. Oh damn. All right, that's fine. So no Tailwind. That's fine. I'm trying to see who I can go into. We'll do this. I did a Light Screen. We'll Parting Shot into Toxtricity, and we'll just Terra. We'll Blizzard. And then we'll go into Rotom. Why not? some pretty decent damage there. I'll protect here and then we'll blizzard again. Okay, I got scalded. Not the best thing that I wanted to happen. Well, we'll go ahead and run that and hit a freeze dry on the lantern if we can, because I'm seeing lantern as a very mean like opponent to go against. I do not want to go against lantern. But that iron, what is that? Iron Deluge and Boomburst combo? I don't think I've seen that yet. That's a really nice combo right there. Like, I like that a lot. I'm getting burned into God knows where. I'll go ahead and I'll double into Lantern. Okay, well it protects. Darn. Incineroar uses Blaze Kick? Are you what? Okay, buddy. Reflect here. I could have done that like to begin with. Now I think about it. Shit. Okay, I'm just realizing. This might not be the best way to go about this. Luckily, I got special defense. Okay. So we're gonna retain the electric typing. Please don't soak me. Shit. Okay. Not what I wanted. But it's fine. Because... Okay, crap. Okay, hey, look at that! Aromatic Veil is helping me out a good bit, actually. I'm surprised. Well, I shouldn't be. Actually, if I Terra Fire, does that override the soak? I wonder. Oh my god, I think it did. Okay. Well, that's not good. We'll light screen. Crap. Okay, well, not the best situation to be in, but it is a situation. I'm getting pretty soaked. It's not the best situation. Reflect is gonna go down pretty soon. I don't have any team that I can like switch to. Ah, Nightshade. Okay, well, this ain't necessarily the best game. Oh well. Oh, that disabled my only attacking move. Oh, you have leftovers. What the... Okay, well, I guess I'll reflect. uh, yeah. Unfortunately, not the... Not the best. Not the best. I'm also getting invited to some epic raids at Pokeball Go. So that's going to be awesome. But yeah, let me GG's because they're still here. Yeah. Really cool team. Strat. Oh, they left before I could compliment them. Alright. But that was my party. I hope you all like my party. Thank you very much for coming. And I will see a lot of you, or some of you, in the next video. I don't know if that will be the video, but it will be a video. So thanks for helping me with this party. I'm gonna go edit it a little bit. So, ciao ciao. And until next time, bye bye. This is still signing off, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever figure this shit out. Bye.